Hi, this is Steve Rode. Well, this is the first official Pilot.dog video, so we'll see how it goes. And before we get going, actually Pam and I both owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to our patrons who help support our flights and our work. And you can learn more by going to Pilot.dog. Yes, that is a real web address, but it was an early morning for us to get to the airport. We had a big flight, and the first thing that you'll see will be a video that we shot describing what the mission is. And unfortunately, it was still kind of dark out, and the camera tried to adjust low light level, and so the quality isn't all that great. So it's early, we're in the truck, we're driving to the airport, and today's mission is
we are flying 2 lab dogs to...
Wait, not lab dogs. Lab dogs that go in the lab.
So bad. 2 Labrador retrievers. Is that better? You're crazy. 2 Labrador retrievers that are going to end up in Minnesota in new homes, but we're just taking them to Pennsylvania today, where they will catch their next flight. It seems that a military couple, husband and wife, have been on deployment for so long, and their deployments are overlapping constantly that they feel they can no longer take care of their dogs properly and give them good homes. So they're having to give them up, and this is a really hard thing for them to do. They've been trying to find the best homes for them, and nobody here in the area will take them. So they're going to Minnesota. And
and the problem is that if they turn them into a local shelter or a local rescue, that they'll probably end up being euthanized because
nobody wants them.
So
they're 5.5 years old, and evidently a lot of people do not want black labs. I don't know what it is about black labs, but they don't get adopted as easily. And we were told by the rescue that if he dropped them off at a shelter here in Raleigh, that before he would get home, those dogs would be euthanized. So in order to save the lives of their dogs, we are going to fly them to Pennsylvania, and where they will then be flown to Wisconsin, and from Wisconsin they'll be flown to Minnesota.
To their new forever homes.
To their new forever homes, which is so exciting. So we're going to be excited to meet Tonto and Ranger this morning.
Yeah, and the big but is the dog's dad is bringing him to the airport where they'll have their separation.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be hard on me too. But I'm hoping to be able to sit in the back with them. They're kind of big, and I'm really hoping that I can get in the back with them, squeeze myself in there, and cuddle with them the rest of the way. But if it's too uncomfortable for them, I will be sitting up front.
Yeah, it should be about a 2-hour flight, looks like, for the pilots out there. We got a low morning overcast we're going to have to punch through, and then we should be up on top. So no expectations of any problems along the way. But we're going to be going over the mountains, so it might get a little bumpy there. But
I took my bony.
Yeah.
Took my bony.
There's no getting sick in the plane. That's the rule.
As soon as we arrived at the airport, we had a lot of things to take care of. We had to get the plane ready to go, and we were anticipating Aaron, the owner of the 2 labs, to arrive at any moment. And we thought it was going to be a very traumatic situation as they said goodbye. As Pam waited for Aaron to arrive, I started to get the plane ready. It wasn't long before Pam escorted Aaron and his 2.5-year-old son, Luke, through the gate and to the plane, bringing Tonto and Ranger for their flight. Aaron had driven about 1 hour and 45 minutes that morning. It was a long ride for him.
Hi, Steve, great teaching Aaron. Thank you guys so much. I cannot tell you how much this means to me and my wife.
Because this is summertime still, Dad.
All right, which one's Tonto?
So Tonto's the black one. And the story behind their naming is that you have the Lone Ranger, faithful psychic Tonto there. And the name actually fits her really well too, because Tonto's silly in Spanish.
Like it?
She is very silly. Hey, Ranger.
And you rescued them to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're Texas, like West Texas. We're in San Angelo at the time, and she came from like a litter at a farm that was like nearby. And when we got her, she had like dozens of ticks that we had to like go and pull every single one off and get her back up to good looking health. And then he's the same way. We had him when he was 8 or 10 weeks old. Same deal. Farm locally nearby. Just a big litter, and we took them both in.
Well, having to deal with both you and your wife being deployed, it's got to be a logistical nightmare.
Oh, it's a headache too. And here we go short notice deployments a lot of the time. So I have my bags packed. I've been ready to go next week for a while now. And you always have to have a friend, a backup friend, and a backup to the backup friend to take care of all of them. Because usually rather than board them, I'd rather have my friends come over and try to get them to walk them or whatever. And they're really they're really cliche labs too. Love to go just play fetch. They can run and retrieve a ball all day long.
Come here. I want you to do me a favor. Can you do him a favor? Oh, I got you, baby. You want to go for a ride? Can you make it in there? Oh, what a good girl. Come here. Get over here, Pip. Will you sit right there? Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Okay. There, my girl. Okay?
Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
Okay. For some reason my alarm's going off. Okay. Come here, bud. Come here. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I'm here to cuddle you.
All right. So get your headset plugged in. Triangle North, Skyline 431, taxiing from Tying Down area to runway 5 for departure, Triangle North. I'm good to go if you are.
Look, you're on to mine. I'm ready.
Okay.
We're ready, aren't we, kids?
All right, guys, here we go.
Go.
Triangle North, Skyline 431, taking runway 5 for departure. We'll be doing a turn to Zabul and then proceeding north. Punching through these clouds at some point here.
We're good. Good?
All right.
All right. Don't you worry. You're all right.
Flaps up.
All right.
Raleigh approach, compassion 431.
You just called Raleigh approach?
Compassion 431, just off Triangle North.
Compassion 431, Raleigh departure, Raleigh altimeter 3012, IDEF, and stay altitude.
Passing through 1.4 for 3,000.
Compassion 431, radar contact 1 mile east of Franklin County Airport. Leaving 2,500, proceed on course.
All right, 2.5 and proceed on course 431.
Compassion 431, climb maintain 6,000.
Up to 6,000, 431.
Departure Swarovski 4162.2 for 7 runway heading.
Beautiful out there.
4160, Raleigh departure, radar contact.
Yeah, it
clear
is.
direct, stormy. Clear direct to Stormy Water, Swarovski 4160.
Pam and I got involved in this trip after Steph of Midwest Animal Rescue and Services in St. Paul, Minnesota, agreed to bring the dogs into the rescue, but needed help getting them from Raleigh, North Carolina to Minnesota. Steph posted a request on the Pilots and Paws website asking for help getting the dogs to Pennsylvania by September 23rd, where she already had made arrangements for a pilot to fly them from Pennsylvania to Wisconsin. And then from Wisconsin, she had a flight all set to bring them into Minnesota. Steph already had forever homes waiting for Tonto and Ranger to arrive.
Wow, might actually have to get my sunglasses out.
I know. All right, sweetheart.
Alright, let's see. Let's be over the last ridge.
Johnstown approach, Malibu 24177, 8,000. Malibu 24177, Johnstown approach, good morning. Johnstown altimeter 3029er. 29er 177.
At Palmer Tower, compassion 431, turning final, runway 5.
Flight 431, inside runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land, 431.
Pam's review of the dogs was that Tonto was a real sweetheart and loved to snuggle and kiss her face. And Ranger is a big teddy bear and loves playing with balls and carrying them around. There was a beat-up softball in his crate with him, and Aaron said he's never without something to carry around in his mouth.
Delta taxi to the ramp, stay with me.
All right, a Delta to the ramp, stay with you, of course.
Power tire 675 Fox. 5 Fox, go ahead, sir. We are going to request frequency change. 5 Fox, frequency change approved. About 5 Fox. Hold on.
After we landed in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, we met up with Heidi. Heidi works with a local rescue in the area, and when she heard the story of Tonto and Ranger and the military family that had to give them up, there was no way that she could refuse to keep them overnight. Heidi and her husband already have 4 dogs, but they jumped into action and met us at the airport. After saying goodbye to Tonto and Ranger, grabbing a bite to eat, and putting some fuel into the plane, a teary-eyed Pam crawled into the plane, and we took off to return home. It was a non-eventful 2-hour flight back, and we ran into clouds. It was clearing up a bit, but it was nice to be back home again. Here's a picture of the two of us on the way back home. I swear, this is the best co-pilot a guy could ever have. It truly was an honor for Pam and I to help Aaron, his wife, and their son, to help Tonto and Ranger find their new forever homes, even though it was going to be a long way away. Military families need our help, and as a pilot, I am honored to be able to have the skills and ability to help others in need. Now, Pam and I look forward to the next Pilot.dog mission. You can be a part of our dog rescue team. Just visit us at Pilot.dog and become a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. You can set a cap on how much you want to give each month. It doesn't matter. Any amount helps. Please help us save dogs.